I can tell talking to that lieutenant of the office of chief of police. He goes, "Oh, you have bad customers, sir. You just got bad customers." I'm like, no. Uh, Again, I want that conversation to a human rights lawyer, my liberal lawyer, and to a group to say, you know what, man, they might want more money, man. I mean, somebody needs to talk to me and say, you know what, man, that's bad because you violated by not allowing me to file that police report, by not investigating as a crime, uh, knowing that it was. And still, I don't know where the government intrusion is with that female, man. But you're violating everything that is America, everything that is what you would expect in a fascist book on a story about somebody where, you know, no, yeah, that is a crime, and you can't because you don't have your rights. We took them away from you. You can you want to worship God like that? You can't even talk to a police officer. We'll wait so we can come up with a story. So the cop that I talked to on the phone on this, it was the next day after the incident. He was very, but he has to be taking orders from somebody. So again, it gets bigger, guys. Those are accessories. So you settle with me, or I want every accessory. And that's just one case, man. That's one case. Look at all the cases. I'm putting them on video. It's too many. So I would think that everyone's going to say, well, Dominic, it's really... Who? Is it federal? Because the taxpayer is going to pay for it either way. They're going to pay for it whether it's city, state, or federal. It's whether it's going to be city, state, or federal. Who are the taxpayers that are going to pay when the government does these bad things? And then puts a man in a situation, it just never ends, man. To where you're deprived of your freedom of choice, your freedom of will, your freedom of information. I don't have the freedom of information that everybody has. I have in the situation that I'm forced into. That's not freedom of information. Too many bad things, man. Obviously, anybody with a conscience would say, you're right. I get it, man. You just don't want to be liable. It's like all the lawyers for the government intrusion. We don't have to limit liability. Because that's the lawyer's job for the government intruder will be limit liability because this is really bad. And they got to come up with how do you get to 5 years? You have to have a bunch of lawyers saying, how do we limit liability? And hopefully this man dies, man. And how can we help that? Remember, I'm chronicling on these videos. There's too many incidents within too close of a vicinity of other incidents, and they all are very harmful to me. So I'm questioning everything, man. And wanting an answer. Oh gosh, man. Come on, lawyers. Don't worry, we put down in a situation where you can barely get any evidence. Poverty divide. And it's also in my letter to Eric Holder. It's like, hey, man, how is that freedom? How is that freedom? The poor can't get justice, but when you force a man into poverty, how can he get justice, man? You're doing it so that he can't get justice. And then I want to know why. Is it also religion? Too many bad things. I want answers on that. Because then you're still breaking the law. We have a separation of church and state and freedom of religion, and you're breaking the law. So there is nothing anybody can say on that side that is legal. You can't create legal laws that violate civil liberties, human rights, and everything else. Everything else that the United States of America stands for. You can't create laws to violate those things. But you did do that. So who's liable? Criminally and civilly. For each case. It's too many. So what's smart is just, what is the civil settlement? The big one.